Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf! I had a shower. I looked moist, that's why I made mention of that. To my Tendy pal Steven. I'm a Tenda now. My own fave collection, I found the perfect thing for you. Like it, of course you do. Let's go and establish ourselves as top fashion superstars in town. Yeah! And then we also got one from our mom. Fresh new look for the new summer you. There are no sleeves, so you'll stay cool. I don't do sleeveless shirts. I mean, I don't hate the idea of them, I just don't really ever do that. But I mean, I'll wear a skull. Right, I hit the wrong button. What do we got here? Sunset tank. No. Skull shirt. It's the price I pay for looking good. I mean, it's a bit cloudy, so it wouldn't be the worst to wear black. Going to put the stuff away, and then I need to go very quickly over to retail to check turnip prices for the morning, because it's morning for like 7 more minutes. Just noticed I knocked something down. I hit my limit today on how long I could accept the house being kind of filthy, and I cleaned 2 floors of this house. It took like 2.5 hours, and they're not like perfectly cleaned. I'm still debating going over them again, but I did use half a bottle of Pine Sol, so, you know. 73. Alright, well, I may as well sell these bugs on right here, too. Yeah, there's still some work to do. Some of the stains on the floor are just now part of the floor. They're probably never coming off. But it looks better. It definitely looks better than it did. For those who have listened to me ramble in the past, and we're always like, man, sound like kind of a slob. I have my limits. Good morning, Steven. So, what can I do for you? Want to chat? Felt a recent interest in Crucian carpetology. Be fascinating to have one at home for research purposes. Could you catch those for me? I mean, I can see what I can do. Here's a pretty crucial catch. Just don't know if I want you to mess up your house with fish. Gouda, good to see you. What do you want to talk about, Gouda? Let's chat. Look at my whole look today. It's pretty cute. Cute, really? Yay! That's what I was going for. I mean, the big pink ribbon that you could never not have goes a long way on that. I love how she just has a big pink ribbon where a lot of the mice just have ears. It's so freaking cute. Poppy, we have not seen you in forever, girl. Where have you been hiding? Hey, dude, Sunday mornings just making one of dates. What's on your mind? This latest. Don't be asking why I gotta pick up something. I got so busy I forgot to deliver it. So I asked you if you deliver it for me. I'm on it like bonnet. So my nose is kind of itchy. Appreciate if you could deliver it sometime today. Again, thanks for your help. No problemo. I mean, I did see Paula, who if I see again, I do want to talk with. There she is. There's our Paula. Yo, pal, you're already up at Adam's, sister. So, something you, like, need from me? Let's talk. Hey, so this is sudden, but can you take my MVP tea off my hands? Sure? Thanks, this is a big help. Phew. Man, for a second there, I wasn't sure this was gonna work. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to carry a new treasure, sister. There's like an AirPod tracker in that, isn't that? Like an Apple tracker. I might want to sell that. This is to you, Penelope. To the Penelps. The Penelpster. I think I asked Poppy for. It's funny I asked Poppy for this, because I wanted to give it to you. Never guessed she would just hand it over to you, but that doesn't matter. I hope you like it. I hope I do too. I'll open it up right now. It's a vintage camera. You like it? As soon as I saw it, I knew it'd fit in perfectly with all your other stuff. It's definitely not a bad fit. Hey! I delivered it! Gee, the weather's so nice today. What can I do for you? Handed it over. Just deliver that package to Penelope. Did Penelope say anything? That's right. Yeah, I had no idea it was a present for you. It's pretty funny, you delivering your own present. Nice work. Thank you. But yeah, like, I don't mean to, like, throw shade at the people I live with, but man, is it kind of annoying being the only one that cleans regularly. And, like, my mother has an excuse. She has severe COPD. She can't. It's fine. But, like, there is still 2 other adults in this house that don't have that excuse. One of which complains whenever heavy cleaning products are used. And they wouldn't need to be used if the house was just kept reasonably clean. Like, even though I wouldn't even say Pine Sol is a particularly heavy cleaning product, it's actually one of the softer smelling ones too. But yeah, basically I cleaned the main floor and the basement. I wouldn't be able to mop the 2nd floor anyway, but because it's carpeted, but I also I don't want to deal with that. I don't like walking on that carpet. I don't want to touch it. Like, that part of the house has not been cleaned in so long. It is to the point where I would say it would be best off just ripping that carpet out and putting new carpet down. Like, it is that far gone. I don't even think, like, a professional cleaning could... it's raining. Hey, Dina. Oi! Rocks in the rain are good for the body and soul. Crackers. Can I do for you? Let's talk. So many books I was saying it'd be fun to try writing one. You should do it. I mean, I'd like to. What should I write about? Well, I know. I'll interview all my friends and turn their answers into a children's book. How's that sound? So you come up with some really tough, probing questions. Hard-hitting stuff. Yeah, you gotta get stuff like, do you drink your ice cap with regular milk or chocolate milk? Or almond milk. That is also an option. But I've never tried it with almond milk. I always just get it with chocolate milk. If you didn't know you could do that, you can. You can request different kinds of milk in your ice cap. You don't have to just take regular milk. What's new, dear visitors in the afternoon ginger snap? What's up? Let's chat. Ever seen 2 friends as perfect for each other as Costello and Paula? Really? They're like PB&J, peas and carrots. Ratatouille? And French toast. I don't know what that last one is. There's rats. Rats and toast. Rats and toast do go pretty well together, but... I suppose Paula is like one of the villagers that Costello has never seemed even remotely rude towards, so... But he better stay away from Paula. Especially where he's moving. I am dreading opening New Horizons, because last time I was playing, it was raining. I don't want to clean paths again. Why it gotta always rain? It's so much work. So many shovels. I always break a shovel cleaning up the flower paths. Like, without fail. I have at times, as you would know if you watched last year's series, broken multiple shovels cleaning the flower paths. Though, admittedly, that was also while I was still actively doing the, like, money rock and stuff. So my shovels were getting extra usage than just cleaning up. But still. Okay, there's one fossil left to find somewhere. Still need to find the money rock, too. Pretty sure I know which rock it is, though. I mean, the rainy music is really good, though. Like, it's just, it is... Okay, it's not this rock. This one? No. What rock haven't I bought? There has to be one of them, because I don't have the money. It's this rock, isn't it? I didn't get this rock here. This Robotnik rock. Yeah, it's this one. Kind of. Really trying to think of things to, like, yap about. Can't really think of much. As if that's anything new for me, if I'm honest. I'll usually say that, and then, like, within 5 minutes, I've found something to yap about. I know this heat is freaking unbearable. I suppose something I can say is kind of an update to my exercising stuff. So I'm gonna actually go back to using my dumbbells a bit. I'm gonna try and make it a daily thing to just kind of basically do some dumbbell reps. That's just my main goal, just muscles, as Hulk Hogan would say. Anyone who's never seen that, find Sauce Joel or Varg Skeletor playing Hard Time. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful experience. There you are again. It's nice running you. Wish I could say the same, Peck. Wish I could say the same. I know there's a lot of people who will see that clip, and it's just like, man. It's so funny. Just his Bulk Bogan run. Just everything about it is... It was great. Hard Time is one of those games that, like, I enjoy watching what people do with it, but it really does feel like the kind of game that would just be so frustrating to play. Because, like, the controls look super janky. Like, it's a prison game, but it's built in a wrestling game engine or something like that. So, like, everything about it controls like a wrestling game, but you're, like, wandering around a prison doing stuff, and, like, I don't... A madman thought of this. Steven, how you doing? Keeping hanging on work today. It's cool, Henry. Yongin. I've not actually been awake that long. It's been about like 6 hours-ish. I have spent the majority of my day so far cleaning. Yes. It's partially why I don't really have much to, like, talk about. I also was initially wearing my black button-up today, but I was wearing that while I was cleaning. And, like, I don't know if I ended up getting any, like, of, like, the bubbles and stuff onto that ended up being created from all the product I was using on the sleeves or not, but I'm not gonna risk it. I just took it off, put it in my laundry. Steven! Okay, I'm gonna be surprised now. You know, call today to do some shopping, hope to score some good stuff. I'm actually gonna do laundry tonight as well. Welcome, machine. Nah, just want to chat. It means a lot to you for picking us on a rainy day like today. Aww. I'll do my best. I think I mentioned yesterday, but I know I really want a but it refused tattoo as well. And I'm thinking of getting it on like the opposite arm of wherever I get to, despite everything. It's still me. I'm still me, as I changed the text to. What's up, Paula? Hey, something I might like to get myself a pet. So, what animal do you think would make a good pet for me? Hedgehog. A hedgehog? Yeah, that'd be so cool. I could teach it, like, to mend my clothes and stuff while I sleep. Well, that might be pushing it. Wow. It's a lot harder to choose than I thought. Of course, it's not the sort of decision you want to rush, sister. Yeah. Especially because really you'd want to be teaching it to go fast. You gotta teach it to go super fast, collect rings, you know, bring you a ton of onion rings every morning. I even have an emerald or two. You know. That's the real thing you gotta do with a pet hedgehog. Actually finishing my my morning coffee still. I drank about half of it. And then I was like, you know what? No. I'm gonna exercise. Then I'm gonna clean. Then I'm gonna work out. Or not work out. I'm gonna shower. And then I'm gonna like do my daily stuff. And yeah. Exercising like within an hour of waking up was an experience. I've done it before, but never as hard as I've been exercising. Like, my minimum lately has been like 2,400 actions. That's been my minimum lately. Like, I have been going harder than I was, because like beforehand my minimum was like 1,000 actions. Like, those were days where I was just like, you know, I'm really tired. I'm just gonna do nothing but get my daily stamp, and that'll just be my day. Take that's my inventory, yeah. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just not gonna do it. It's just, I refuse. And if I do just the, you know, I'll just do my daily for the stamp, I'm going to be setting my, my time for the exercise up and doing the absolute longest daily stamp I can. Because that in of itself is still usually around 2,000 actions. It is incredibly boring, so if I do ever get to that point, I'm basically doing that as a punishment to myself, because like, it is, I'll keep it. I don't trust the MVP shirt, but basically it's 3 exercises that are often at least 2 of our 12 minutes. I don't want you to have that shirt, but I want to talk with you, Barbara. Why are you doing this? I'm gonna step out and step back in. Like, it's 3 exercises and 2 songs. And again, 2 of those exercises are often the 12-minute variation. So, when you consider, like, the shortest exercise I have access to now, which is what I use as my warm-up, like my shortest daily thing, is usually around 15 minutes total. Came here to something. I hope it doesn't have some sentimental value. It's sad to think about other people trading their memories for a few bells. Yeah. But sometimes you gotta. And then you use those bells to make new memories, which are even better than the old ones you had. So, it works out in the end. But yeah, like, that's like 15 minutes. If you count the stretches in, it's usually around like 25. Because each stretch is usually like 4 to 5 minutes. I don't do the whole stretch myself because I am a bit crazy. Don't do what I do, by the way. You definitely want to actually properly stretch before... Okay, 3 gold nuggets. Before, like, an exercise. Like, it's kind of dumb of me that I don't. I just know I'm active enough usually beforehand that like my legs and stuff are fine, so I skip that part of the stretch. But I should still be doing it. Don't get me wrong. I should still be doing it. Trying to think. But yeah, the absolute longest duration is like 40 minutes. Wait, no, I don't want to sell anything. No, hold on. I wanted to check turnip prices for the afternoon. And now I need to go talk with your husband. 69. Nice, but also not nice. Because it's Wednesday. I just did that. No, sorry, man. Bam. There's your 3 shiny gold nuggets. Golden nougats. You came in, Barbara came back in. I know that feeling. When you're like, man, do I really want that thing at the thrift store? And then you leave, and then you go back like 5 minutes later because you're like, man, I kind of want that thing. Pretty nice thing. I might never see it again. So you go back in, you look at the items some more, because it is a nice thing. And then you either buy it or you don't. Once you've gone back in, that's your final decision point. Sometimes you take that extra little 5-minute walk around just to be like, I've actually not been to a thrift store in a while. I like thrift stores, it's just like... we don't really live close to one anymore. Like, I suppose saying that, we didn't exactly live close to the ones that I would go to back in my hometown. But also, like, everything was far away. So it was just like, yeah, everything's far. You're gonna go far if you want to get to the thrift store. You're gonna go far if you want to get to the 24-hour Tim Hortons. You're gonna go far if you want to get to the mall, even though it really wasn't much of a mall. I mean, it was, but it was steadily losing businesses as time went on. Like, I remember when I was like super young, every single area in that mall was always taken up by stores. It had one giant section. That was Zellers. Later it became a Sears. Then there was a smaller section that was the original dollar store. That was actually like a family-run dollar store. So like, it was, everything in it was just $1. Just, it held to that. Even things that shouldn't have been $1, they sold for $1. Basically under like the reasoning of like, you'll come back. You know, you'll probably buy more stuff while you're there. Like, and because basically everything was $1 or X for $1, like, people would go there a lot. But eventually they closed down. There's some thunder outside. They closed down it eventually turned into... What did it turn into? There was another shop it turned into briefly that also shut down. And then that area just was empty. The complete opposite side of the mall from the really big section was the second biggest section. And that became a Dollarama, which is actually what put the other dollar store out of business. Which sucks. Wow. This. 2 straw shirts. There was a Shoppers Drug Mart. That was just always there. Same location. I think honestly of all those places I miss the Zellers the most, but it's more I miss the little like food stand that was in it. Because every time that me and my mother would go to that Zellers, I would always get a kid's Jello with whipped cream on it. It was always super good. But yeah, Zellers shut down when I was like 5 or 6, somewhere in that range. 7 at the most. I've heard that they're apparently making some level of comeback. I want to check the other Beach Street Gulliver, because he could be over there. No one's made mention of him, but he could still be over there. But yeah, they got put out of business by Sears. Which sucked, because Zellers was the better place. Like, that happens way too often. And I'm sure you guys have experience with that as well, where like, that really cool store, or really good value store, gets basically pushed out by the big corporate store coming in. Not to say that Zellers wasn't also a big corporate store, but they certainly weren't as big as Sears. God, just talking about it, I can like smell the store. Man. Good times. I mean, I'm not even trying to say Sears was bad. I've not been to a Sears in forever. I'm going entirely off of, like, when I was younger. So if they've become bad, then I guess they're bad now. But, like, when I was, like, you know, 8 to 12-ish, like, they definitely weren't bad. They eventually moved out of the mall and into another building. A Sears special is actually how I got my first laptop. It was gotten from Sears, and boy, was that thing terrible. I know I've talked about my first laptop before, but it struggled playing the Game of Life SpongeBob edition. You can't have perfect pairs. Why would you do that to us, Reese? Honestly, that would be the perfect item to have roll on Valentine's Day. Like selling the perfect pair gets you extra bells. Chat, it was bad, but it could play Diablo 2, and I was happy with that. Ignore that I was playing Diablo 2 well below the age I should have been playing Diablo 2. It wasn't exactly the worst for someone that age to be playing. Honestly, the whole reason Diablo 2 even has its like higher rating is because you can enable blood. I I don't want to get into another, like, 10-minute long ramble at the end of a video, but, like, I do not understand the ESRB, or really any of the rating boards' ratings. Like, you could have a game that's stupidly bloody as long as the blood is, like, green. And that could still get an E for everyone rating. Especially if the enemies are, like, robots with green blood. That's an E for everyone. Comic mischief. It might get an E10+. You make a character, like a demon, bleed. Actual red blood. M rating. Why? It's the same, just the color's different. To some people, the color probably doesn't even look different. Like, it's wild to me. It's the same as, like, you could have, like, a He-Man. You know, big, beefy boy in nothing but basically underwear. E for everyone. You put a female character in a skirt, and you've probably already T for teened your game. Like, what? Why? Got this big beefy boy over here, rocking around in nothing but some underwear, and that's E for everyone. Well, how dare you put a female character in, like, a skirt? That's too risque. Got a T for teen that. Heaven forbid, like, the camera ever throughout any of the game have even the chance to look up that skirt, because now it's an M. Even though you're seeing nothing that you're not seeing on that big beefy boy who is E for everyone. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand the logic. Like, I'm not even saying that shouldn't be an M rating or a T rating. I'm just saying the big beefy boy shouldn't be an E rating if that is an M or a T, you know? Like, I'll get it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.